Well, hello and welcome to Tune In with Erica. It is the 10th of August and it's a glorious day. I mean, I hope you like the sunset there. We're coming up on an eclipse, so it seemed an appropriate image to use. And actually, that is where I live. That really is taken from. Actually, I'm looking at the palm tree. It's my neighbour's garden, but you get the idea. I have a palm tree as well. So welcome to this edition of Tune In with Erica. I'm just going to do something that I said I would try. I think I may have a YouTube chat room that doesn't howl round. Let me just see. I can see Nadine in there saying good morning. How do I chat in there? I can say... Hello, there we are. So I've got a Facebook chat room and a YouTube chat room. Yay for me. I'm learning technology. Yay. I can see Nadine in there. I can see Laura in there as well. So if you do want to come into the YouTube chat room, please do. If not, I will keep an eye on the Facebook chat room because I do realize, bless your hearts, that with all the technical problems I've been having for the last couple of weeks, you've been popping over to the Facebook chat room as well. So I will look in them both and do cards for people in this auspicious time that we live in. How was your Lionsgate? 8-8, all that power, the infinity loop. I hope it was a good one. I hope you sowed some good seeds. We're still in the power of it, of course. It's just that the peak of Lionsgate is 8-8. So let me just have a look in this Facebook chat room and see who I've got in there as well. I've got Nadine in there as well. A shout out to Erin, who I know listens to the show or watches the show but can't get in the chat rooms. I can see Jennifer in there, Jean McIntosh. Okay, I've got it. I will keep an eye on both chat rooms. Sharp learning curve going on here, right? Oh gosh, the world is full of chat room people in the YouTube chat. I mean, look at you guys. You found me, you guys and girls. Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Laura. You're doing great. You have no idea. Vertical learning curve. It's good for me. It's good, teaching old dogs new tricks. I'm blessed to do it, actually, because I think there are contemporaries of mine who have not been pushed to learn things on a computer. And they're now finding life very difficult. Not that doing a YouTube channel program is something that, is necessary, but just being pushed to do something that is so far out of your comfort zone. Mark Husson, it was the toe of his boot that pushed me on here. So thank you, Mark, from the bottom of my heart. Yet again, you push me and get me to do something. So I'm just looking in there. Hello, Mark. I see you in there. Thank you for joining me. Absolutely. Okay, I will be going in there and doing you some readings. I did some readings for the day, for the eclipse, for the 12th, new moon in Pisces, not new moon, that's the full moon. New moon in Leo, 20 degrees Leo. It's 6:36 here in the UK on Wednesday. If you're in the States, it's 10:30 Pacific, or that's 10:36 Pacific, 1:36 Eastern. And I had a look because I pulled a card for us. I thought, can we have a card? It's also 1-2 day on 1-2 Listen. So it's such a special day for us. It's an eclipse. It's 1-2 day. Let me just show you what I did. I drew us a card and said, angels, what do I need to do? What do I need to share for this day? And this is the card I got. It's the 14. It's a major arcana card. It's to do with balance. If you like your standard tarot, that is temperance. And it comes with Archangel Zadkiel. And Zadkiel is always about cooperation, about balance, all those things. And the question I had posed was, how do we make the best of it? Or what do we need to learn? What do we need to do? I'm just going to look at my notes because I was meditating and they did give me some things. I did say to them, what do you want me to learn? There's a good question to ask with a new moon. What do you want me to learn? I've had a sharp learning week, and if you have too, then you have my empathy and sympathy. I've had family depart to spirit with multi-international implications. I cannot begin to tell you. May he rest in peace. A year-long project looks like it may be coming to fruition. I've had a huge reminder to listen to my body, and to trust myself that I do know, no matter what the medics say, I know what my body needs. Particularly, I've been watching relationships transform this week, sometimes together, sometimes apart. I've noticed that patience is short and tempers are a bit frayed. It feels like we're in a pressure cooker coming up to this eclipse. It really, really does. But eclipses are portals. So if you're feeling that kind of a bit like you're in a pressure cooker, all I can say is you're not alone. Let me tell you some more about Zadkiel, though, because I did look up Zadkiel, because great angelic advice. What can we do with this? And he said to me, stay calm, be kind, and step back. You just let things flow through. You don't have to do anything with it. Zadkiel obviously is to do with balance, breathing again. Maybe stop and take a deep breath. Don't overindulge. That's the other message of this card, Temperance. He's the angel of mercy. He's the angel of forgiveness. He's an angel who helps us release judgments, because you need to do that if you're going to forgive. Linked to Jupiter in astrology, which I didn't know. Also linked to Monday. So today's the day. And also to do with memory and studying. So he's an angel that you would call upon, an archangel, if you want to study or learn something. For me, sto imparando italiano. I'm learning Italian, and some days it goes well, and other days I just think, what am I doing? So if you've got all that, talk to Archangel Zadkiel, especially if you feel coming up to this eclipse that you need some freedom, that maybe you need to clear some negative karma, there's something that's gone on. All of that is associated with Zadkiel. So let me just go back to my other camera. I know that you'd all like readings. I do want to do one more thing. I just want to put on there. I asked for a dragon to go with today, and wow, did we get a dragon. This is right at the top of the deck. His name is Mordwin, which is a very Welsh name. And I looked up the book. I have to look in the book because it's so complicated. He says, you are the master of your destiny. I mean, that goes with the Temperance as well. He says, he will open doors, put people, situations in your path, which will lead you to living your divine purpose. It's his responsibility to guide you to fulfill the contract you made in spirit before you came here, down to earth. You are the power. Accept it. Accept your own. You are the master of your own destiny. Now, that's something we can work with this new moon, this eclipse. His message is clear. So ignore him at your peril, it says in this dragon book. You have a job to do, so let's get on with it. You have the tools and the knowledge you need, and your self-doubt hinders you. Your time is now, and the world needs to see your light. So step into your heart, and I will take the journey along with you. That is the message from Morridin. So we have been told it is our time. We live in extraordinary times. So let me just rearrange myself and do you some readings, because I can see that we're into the show and people want messages. So let me just go back down there and say hello, good morning to Laura Kasdan Fulton. I have with me my angel tarot deck. I have two angel tarot decks. Sometimes they don't run, and I picked them up and I thought, which one is going to run? And it's this one. So let's have a look. Laura would love a message. Wow, that flew out. Let me just put it there for you. Love it. Another a major arcana card, Laura. The Empress. Nurturing. Always about nurturing. She's got a little baby there. Archangel Gabriel. This card is about birth, new beginnings, about nurturing. So your message for this new moon is all of that. new beginnings, giving birth to new dreams, new possibilities, but also looking after yourself. So that would be your message, Laura. Coming down to Jennifer. Good morning to Jennifer Hart, down the road from me in Cornwall, where it is still beautifully sunny. It does actually look like the picture. And let's do a card for you, Laura. Sorry, for Laura. Jennifer. I need Zadkiel for my brain. Zadkiel, please help my brain. So a card for Jennifer, please, if we might, because I know what you're dealing with. Wow, that flew out as I said it. So you'll like this. You'll laugh, Jennifer. You will. Major Arcana card, Strength. It's the number 11. Now, in some decks, this is the number 8, which has to do with abundance. So it's Strength. It's Archangel Ariel. Ariel is to do with the planet, but also to do with strength. It's our root chakra, which is our manifestation chakra as well, you know. Great inner strength. I know you've had a difficult week with people challenging you. And it says here, this is why you need Zadkiel. Release harsh judgments. I know that you've been challenged by somebody that must have really raised your barriers up. It would have done with me. So Ariel is there, Archangel Ariel, to say, just let it go, let it go, let it go. I ought to sing the song, but I won't inflict that on you. Right, Nadine, good morning to you. Let me go back down. I know Nadine wanted a card, so I'm going to go in there and do that. Whoa, gosh, that flew out fast. Okay, let me put your card up there for you. So there's your card. This time we're in the suits. We're in air, swords, if you like your standard tarot. It's the 4 of air. Now, I've got this in the other deck as a warrior, a female warrior. And she's taken her armor off and she's just sitting in front of a stained glass window that says Pax, peace. This is about taking a rest. It's our mental faculty because it's an air card, it's a swords card. So whatever's spinning you, if there's conversations, there's the stuff on the news, it's all too busy, it's all too much. This card says, just know that you can take a step back. Don't get caught in the hubris. Don't get caught in the spin. You don't have to. Just breathe, meditate, walk, relax, whatever it does that stops the head spinning. So that's your card. Okay. Good morning, Mark. Happy Monday to you too. Okay, that one, I think I did one for Nadine, or did I? I've got a memory like a sieve. I need Zadkiel, I really do. Let me have a look further down. Yes, I did. Okay. Joni is in there as well. You would like a card. Okay. Let's do a card. Just clear the deck for Joni. So what do we need for this new moon for Joni? I'm looking at the clock. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. Whoa. There comes the card. My cards are trained to jump. I never could do that thing of trusting myself that it was the right card. So there we go. Again, Major Arcana card. How loudly can they sing it? It is the renewal card in Standard Tarot. That's called Judgment. This card is about forgiveness. It's about moving forward. It says you're almost there, because what you can see on this card, this is Archangel Jeremiah, who helps us release judgment. He also works with Zadkiel. You can see there's all this water here. I don't know if I can hold it higher to the camera. There we go. Very, very stormy seas. And this couple are looking across thinking, oof, is it safe to go across? And there is Jeremiah shining the light and leading them. Yes, it is. It means water is always our emotions. So stormy seas means you've possibly been through a very stormy emotional time, or there's memories from the past like that. And the Judgment card says, again, let it go, let it go, let it go. It's obviously going to be the message of the week. So there we go. That's that one for Joni. You are very welcome, Laura. Oh, congratulations. You are going to be a grandma for the first time in February. Perfect card about birth. Well done, the angels. I don't do it. I just ask. They give me the information. Good morning to Mary Langdon Vink. Thank you for your kind comments. You would like a card. Of course you may. Right, hang on. And then I'm going to take us through what we can do with this new moon, because I think I've caught up on all the cards. So one for Mary Langdon Vink, please, if I could, angels. I can hear something in Facebook as well, so we'll go across there and take a look. So a card from Mary Langdon Vink. I'm not concentrating, I'm nattering, Mary. Hang on a minute. Let me just refocus. Okay, one for Mary Langdon Vink. There we go. Then you get the cards. That's what happens when I don't focus. You actually get two. So I'm going to give you two. Okay. So actually, I'm going to give you that one. That's the judgment card that we just had. So if you've been through stormy times, you've got Jeremiah saying, follow my light, let go of the judgment, forgive whatever went on. It's in the past. The stormy waters are done. And then you have another major arcana card, which is the Chariot. And the Chariot is always about you are in charge of your life. The white horse, the black horse, somebody's driving them. Sometimes it's fate, sometimes it's our choice. The balance of life, the gift of life is knowing which is which. It's a lifelong challenge for most of us. But the whole point is, as the dragon said, we are in charge. It's your life. So choose wisely what you let go of, and you are in charge of your life. So hopefully that message will make sense. Okay, I think I have seen everybody in that chat room. I'm going to have a greased lightning look over in the Facebook chat room. Okay, yep, I've got everybody, I think, on time. So let me talk you through this new moon. I've got my Moonology diary, and I had a look to see how to make the best of it. As I always do. I'm not an astrologer, but you have some wonderful astrologers on to listen. So if you need one-on-one advice, you know where to look. But this one is about how to work with this new moon. Now, if you know your houses, this will help. And the suggestion from this book, Moonology, it's actually by Yasmin Boland, to give her a shout out, who's a Hay House author, is you either take your sun sign or your rising sign, or in my case, I did both. So this is how to work with this new moon. If you're an Aries, either your sun or your rising sign, it's going to affect your 5th house. If you're a Gemini, it's your 3rd house. If you're a Leo, it's your 1st house, and you've got the new moon eclipse. Libra, it's your 11th house. Sagittarius, it's your 9th house. Aquarius, your 7th house. Taurus, your 4th house. Cancer, your 2nd house. Virgo is your 12th house. Scorpio is your 10th house. Capricorn, it's your 8th house. And Pisces, it is your 6th house. Now, if you're saying, oh gosh, I didn't get all that, she went too fast, or I couldn't take it in, obviously this show will be available on YouTube, so you can go back and take a look. I'm not sure how many minutes we're in. We're about 20 minutes in, actually more than that, 28 minutes in. So if you want to go and take a look, you can go and look those up, look your houses up, and then you can look up how it affects you. But I've got some new moon wishes and intentions to share as well, because I just love journaling. I think journaling is so important. It gets under your amygdala, it gets into your subconscious. It's a great thing to do. And the number of times that I've sat there and thought, I haven't got anything to say. And as soon as my pen touches the paper, and I start to write the first bit, even if I write down, I don't know what to say, suddenly it starts coming. So here's some things you could work with. My current biggest and most audacious goal, wish or intention is go. What is it? New moon wishes. Now, turn it into an affirmation. How could you turn it into an affirmation so that in your heart you begin to live it? What does it feel like? What does it look like? Who's with you? Turn it into an affirmation. And then maybe commit yourself to taking one step, first step, even an itsy bitsy baby little step towards it, and see what happens. So those are some thoughts to work with this new moon and the eclipse. We're eclipse crazy over here in the UK. I'm going out with some friends. The beaches will be crammed because it's going to happen at 6:30 to 7:30 at night for us, and the sun will be setting into the ocean, exactly like this picture that I have at the side of me. So it's going to be bedlam, but it'll be fun, and I'll just go and do it and make of it what I can. So I'm just looking back into this room. Oh, I've got Quelly in there, and Quelly, normally you would like a reading, so bear with me. I still have time. Yeah, I have. So let me just, good morning to Serena as well, because Quelly's saying good morning, Serena. So this is one for Quelly. Whoa, that flew out for Quelly. Well, I like this card. It's one of my favorites. I love the imagery. There you go, Quelly. You have a Knight of Air. Isn't he fabulous? A Knight of Air. He's intelligent. He's incisive. He's idealistic. He's tireless. It's an air card. It's a swords card. This is your thoughts. Sometimes it means, because it's the knight. Knights are always very fast energy. So maybe something's going to come to you very quickly in an idea, like flash of lightning, and you get this intuition. It also is a card that says, because it's very impulsive and it's to do with thoughts, if you're suddenly presented with something and your intuition says, "Ooh, I'm not sure," don't be impulsive. Take your time, think it through carefully, because the knight tries to push and maybe you don't need to push. But if you do get a flash, I can't even say it, flash of inspiration, there's a tongue twister, try saying that. If you get a flash of inspiration, it may be the creative solution to what you need. So hopefully that will be of help. I've got someone, you would love a reading, SLM. Not sure who that is, but quickly, yep, I'll do you a reading. Nice to see you. Whoa. Nice to see you. Let's get a card that comes out. That one almost jumped, but it didn't quite. So where do we get another? Oh, wow. That flew out. I have to stop these flying on the floor. Okay. Let me just find your card for you. There you go. This is an earth card, coins in standard tarot. Again, it's a knight. So this means fast movement. A knight of coins really gets to work. They've made plans, they're sowing the seeds, they're getting on with it. They're really buckling down and getting stuff done. So if you've got this card, either you've got plans to do that and you're raring to go, you want to get on with it because you're a knight, or it's actually saying it's time. You know, you might have been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and now it's no, do it. Start it, get on with it, especially with the new moon energy. So hopefully that will be helpful. Nadine says, yes, the eclipse will be amazing where we live. It will be. Yes, it will indeed. I've got one more card to do, and only because he's in the chat room and I'm so honored he's here. I'm going to do a card for Mark Husson for today, for Monday. So what card would Mark like? I'll ask my angels. What card? There we go. You'll like this, Mark. Okay, there you go. You also have an earth card, a coins card, the 6th of earth. It's always about balancing. I love the butterfly in the middle. It's about balancing, about giving and taking, about the balance of that. What you give out, you receive in full benefit, and 3 times more probably. So I think I know what that card means, and I think you do too. So I hope you like that card. There you go. Okay, I think I have answered everybody's questions. I'm just going to take a quick look in the Facebook chat room to make sure that I haven't missed out anybody that didn't make it into my YouTube chat room. So bear with me. Facebook is so slow compared to the others. Yeah, I have, because I can see from the comments that actually I haven't, because Shirin is in there. Okay, Shirin, I'm going to do you a card. Okay, a card please for Shirin Jashin. Wondering about decisions by management at work. Will they be in your favor? Okay, that would be a good question to ask Zadkiel. And as I say that, the card came out. I'm now going to go back to my other room so we can do it. So I would say to you at work, the 8 of fire means that everything is up in the air. Sometimes it's confusion. It's like somebody's thrown all the papers up in the air and they're waiting to see what step it lands on. So I would say that it's a very fluid situation at work, and nothing is decided. I hope that will be helpful. I know that you might think, oh my goodness, I needed some clarity, but actually I don't think there is any at the moment. Everything's up for grabs. is how I would put that. So there you go. I am actually at the end of the show. I wanted to give you a heads up. I won't be here next week. I'll miss you. But it's because I'm traveling. I'll be on a train at this time next week. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me today. I so appreciate that you show up in the chat room and spend time with me. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will catch up with you in 2 weeks' time, I think. Yeah, I think I will be. So lots of love. Have a wonderful time with the eclipse. Set your intentions, and I'll catch up with you in a couple